Good morning. Oh, it's gray here again this morning, but lucky yes, we have a beautiful picture sent to me by family who's traveling. Send me your pictures of sunrise or sunset or something pretty, and we'll use them too. Let's get started. Start with some exercise. And the first exercise is to use your finger and touch your chin, that button that we've created that reminds you to let your jaw go totally slack. And then the base of your skull release. And then your shoulders to drop. Good. Take your hands and interlace them. And now squeeze as tight as you can. And then release. Do it again. And now release your hands and shake them. Give them a good shake. Get all the blood flowing out to the tips of your fingers. And open and shut your hands quickly. Good. Through closed eyes, roll your eyes all the way to the left and look to the left. And then roll them to the right. And now be aware of your breath. And as you inhale, look all the way to the left. And as you exhale, look all the way to the right. And do it again, inhaling through both nostrils, letting your belly round as you look all the way to the left. And exhale and let your belly flatten as you look all the way to the right. And exhale, either out through your nose or your mouth, either one. And do it one more time. Inhale through both nostrils, belly rounds, look all the way to the left through closed eyes. And exhale all the way to the right. Good. Inhale now, and as you exhale, stick your tongue out and make a loud sigh. And do it again. Good. And now aware of your breath and pulling the air in through both nostrils and feeling your belly rise as you pull the air in. And then letting the breath go and out through your nostrils or out through your mouth as your body lengthens and flattens. And continue breathing this natural breath. Inhaling belly rounds. Exhaling, body flattens and lengthens. And then be aware of the count of your breath and extending the exhale. Maybe start with a 2 count on the inhale and then lengthen and go as far as you can on the exhale. At least twice as long if you can. And remembering not to push beyond your level of comfort, because then you lose the good effect. Inhaling, rounding the belly, and exhaling and lengthening it, flattening and extending the exhale. And looking for today's rhythm. What's your count today? Every day's different, and just find yours and breathe to it. your eyes are closed, and roll them up and look at that spot between your eyebrows through closed eyes. And inhale through both nostrils, round your belly, and exhale and lengthen and flatten, either out through your nose or your mouth. Comfortable. That's when you're most effective. Good. And that's your natural breath, the breath we're looking to pull into our lives. That inhale through the nostrils, with the diaphragm dropping down and the belly rounding. And then we extend that breath into our three-part breath, the complete breath, the long, deep breath, pulling the air in through both nostrils, belly rounds, and then we continue pulling in, rounding across the rib cage and filling all the way up to the collarbones, and then reversing direction and letting the breath flow out either through your mouth or your nose, and let your body lengthen and flatten as you lengthen and extend the exhale all the way down to the bottom. And do it again, and this time at the very top, take in 3 extra sniffs. And then spill the air out and let it go all the way to the bottom. And then 3 puffs. And do it again. Inhale all the way to the top. Sniffs. Exhale all the way to the bottom. Lengthening the exhale. And then the puffs. And now continue breathing the 3-part breath. Breathing in, filling to the top, belly rounds, rib cage expands all the way to the collarbones, and then spilling it out, lengthening and flattening, extending the exhale all the way to the bottom. And then do it again. And continue breathing the long, deep breath. And I'm going to read to you some of the effects of long, deep breathing, and let's practice it like this. I'll mention an effect, and you breathe it in and breathe it out, and occupy your mind with the repetition of what you're doing for yourself. Maybe like this. The first thing that the breath does is it relaxes and calms. So breathe in, and on the exhale, occupy your mind with the thought of relaxes and calms. The next one is it reduces and prevents the buildup of toxins in the lungs by encouraging the clearing of the small air sacs, the alveoli. So for this thought, as you breathe in, and as you exhale, your thought is it releases toxins. And keep breathing long and deep. And the next positive effect is it stimulates brain chemicals, the endorphins, and endorphins help fight depression. So breathe in, and on your long exhale, breathe out fights depression. And continue the 3-part breath, pulling the air in through both nostrils. Belly rounds, rib cage expands all the way to the collarbones. And then release the breath and extend the exhale. The next benefit is it brings a new level of alertness to your brain. And so on the exhale, the positive thought, alertness. And keep breathing your long, deep 3-part breath. And on the next exhale, greater energy. And your thought is greater energy. Good. Just a few benefits of the long, deep breath, so many more. But a way of practicing and thinking about the breath and its positive effects. And when you take the time to take a breath break, give your brain the thought of some of the positive effects as you breathe out. Good. And may the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.